What's up, guys? LDL here, bringing you my thoughts on gaming news. First up, sorry I didn't get to put up a video last week. I actually had the flu. I was really sick, so I wasn't able to do my, at least, the one show I usually do every week. So first off, just sorry about that. But let's get into it. The first thing I want to say is, last video I talked about how I got the Zone of Enders collection and how I'm really excited for it and I'm really loving it. But the one thing I forgot to talk about was that it came with a demo of Metal Gear Revengeance, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would as much because it's not really Metal Gear anymore, but I have to say it was really fun, and I'm actually looking forward to the game now, and it looked really cool. Kind of sad there's not as much stealth elements to it. I mean, technically you can like walk up behind guys quietly and assassinate them, but it's like it's so hard to do because there's no, there's no like crouch and slow, at least steadily walk in while crouching or something, to get the drop on him. It's like all he can ever do is walk, 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 and it's kind of weird. But again, it was a demo. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe they're keeping that way. I don't know. But I'm actually looking forward to this game now a lot more than I was before, and it's really fun. And I suggest anyone to check it out. Also, I finally beat the campaign in Halo 4, and I have to say I thought it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. There's a few things that caught me off, that I was kind of wanted more explanation, and I'm just gonna say now spoilers for anything that I may say now until the end of the video, because I'm just I want to get points of good points I want to get across. Sorry, but the first thing is when you meet the librarian and she speeds up accelerates your evolution. Nothing really comes from that. I mean, yeah, you have that immunity to that weapon later in the game, but I felt that when she furthered or sped up your evolution, something would happen gameplay-wise. Maybe he can run faster, melee harder, do something. I was expecting more from that line, something to happen. And another thing was, man, you have to really know the backstory, like from the books and all that stuff, to really get a good grasp of what is going on. I know they hid terminals in the game, like 7 of them, that apparently fill in the backstory a lot. But for those for people who just like to play the games Halo and they don't like to go into everything, it might have been a bit tough. I mean, I personally didn't mind it. I thought it was awesome. But it was just, a bit rough. That was a bit rough around the edges. But other than that, I thought the campaign was superb. A little disappointed was the legendary ending. It's really just not even a second of footage of them showing what they show at the end. I thought it was kind of weak. But I have to say I cannot wait for the 5th game. And I am so positive. I mean, the Didact is not dead. When they show him, whenever you see an enemy fall the way he did into an abyss, but they don't show him burning up or him yelling or something with him in pain, you know he's not dead. He is gonna come back. And my thought on that is he's gonna come back and he is gonna have Cortana. Cortana is gonna be with him. And something's gonna go along the lines until the 3rd game. But that's my theory, that's my concept. The Didact of course is not dead, but he is going to have Cortana. And I want to see how that plays out. I haven't gotten a chance to play. I only got to play multiplayer a little bit. Halo multiplayer, I'm not really good at it. In fact, I suck at it horribly. But it is still fun, and I really like what they did with it. It's really good. On another note, basically, the next thing I want to talk about is the Omega DLC for Mass Effect 3. And I have to say, after watching the few, I think the walkthrough for it, it looks really amazing, and I really can't wait for it. The thing that's got me interested the most, though, is the female Turian. Finally get to see one in-game. I know in the past they've shown them in comic books, but the comic book versions of them didn't really look good or feminine at all. They looked really strange from the ones I saw. But the one in-game still or footage that they did show for the Mass Effect, for the Omega DLC, and it showed that female Tyrion, she looked very badass, and I cannot wait to find out more about her. I know there's some people say that, oh, could she be a love interest? And I know they're not gonna have a love interest in there, but it'd be kind of awesome if in the next Mass Effect, which I will get into late in a minute, will allow that to happen. and I really can't wait for it. It's really awesome. And on the big thing I want to talk about is apparently it's been said that Mass Effect 4 is in early stages of development, and there's an article saying that they want fan feedback, to help make the game. So this right here isn't just my wish list. The one thing I just want them to do is make Mass Effect 4 kind of like kind of like Dragon Age Origins, where you get to pick the race, the class. I want all those options. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 made it to where it's only human and you get to pick everything else, kind of like Mass Effect 2, which I'm pretty sure that's how they copied it. But I want Mass Effect 4 to copy Dragon Age Origins. I want to be able to be an alien. I want to be able to explore their story. I want to be able to, go through their experience, how they interact with humans and other aliens. I don't want to be just human. I mean, if they make it only one singular alien, again, it's fine. But at the same time, it's like, I want the option. I want to be able to, be who I want to be, romance who I want to romance. I want to do what I want to do, which I think would fit perfectly in the Mass Effect universe. Give me Mass Effect 4, make it more like Origins. That's all I ask for on that regard. Another thing is, the one thing I said before is, I do not want a prequel. Do not set Mass Effect 4 in the past. We've already heard about and talked, people have gone through the Turian and Krogan War and the Geth and Quarian War and all those other fights. They're done. We finished them. We resolved them in 3. We don't need to go back and see how it started or how it went. We don't need to see all that. Do not make a prequel, for the love of Mike. Please don't do that. That would annoy the crap out of me. Someone, I think in one of the writers of an article, said that he would want it to be set hundreds of years into the future. That way it can give characters, give the player a clean slate, and to give developers a clean slate as well. Like the aliens or characters that could, live a lot longer, like the Asari and the Krogan, they would probably be around still. Maybe Liara and Rex or Reeve, whoever it was that got left, was still left alive for you. But I don't know. I want to see the outcome of what happens in 3. I mean, you made all these decisions, and I understand that after you set off at the end of 3, the Mass Effect, you either control the Reapers now, they're all gone, or everyone's half organic, half synthetic. And I want to see how that plays out. I mean, it can be, let it be a few years into the future, that's fine. But I still want to see the aftermath of what Shepard did. I want to see the consequences of what, I want to see what his legacy, the legacy of what he left behind, is doing. I want to see if he is controlling the Reapers. What does the Reapers do now? Do they help build, are they helping to build, the society back up again like they were in little cutscenes of 3? Are they protecting us from creatures in dark space? What is Shepard doing technically with the Reapers now? What is he planning? What is he doing? I want to know. If he did destroy all the Reapers, what is what happened with other, electronic, whatever that little god kid said would happen. What else got affected by that blast that destroyed the Reapers? What happened? Did good come out of it? Did bad come out of it? Did the guests all die? Are the guests still alive and they seek revenge after trusting you for, after trusting organics for so long? I want to see what happens. Well, everyone, or what happens when everyone's now half organic and half synthetic? Does that mean that your character is going to automatically be half organic, half synthetic? I mean, there's so many possibilities of what can happen. I more suspect that it will do it hundreds of years into the future. But even then, won't those choices back then still affect how far into the, that far into the future? Especially if you pick the synthetic ending. I mean, all those descendants, are still going to be half synthetic and half organic. How does that play out? I want to know. It's not that I need answers, but it'd be nice to see the outcome of Shepard's legacy. I want to see, how his story, how your story is gone, has, affected generations in the future. That's what I want to see. But again, that's just my wish list. And that's pretty much it for today. It's just a little rant. I'm probably going to go back into it, probably another video later on. But for now, that's it for me. You guys take care. Remember, I'm just a gamer, alright? Peace.